Hello, my name is Susan Schechter, and I'm the online facilitator for this group of the PSO Blend experience. My role is to help make this as valuable and useful an experience as possible for you over the next 3 weeks and to lay a very solid foundation for your year-long VISTA experience. So you'll get introduced to lots of resources and ways to connect with other VISTAs and other people, all of which is designed to be useful throughout the whole year. So it isn't just about these 3 weeks. It's about learning things that you can come back to, you can refer to, you know how to find when you come to some point down the road where they would be helpful with whatever work you're doing for VISTA. I'm very excited to be working with 2017 VISTAs, with people who've chosen to do this important work in this time. I've worked with VISTAs since the 1960s. Back then, I was at the original Office of Economic Opportunity where we were fighting the war on poverty. I was in the Neighborhood Health Center program where we were building health centers and providing access for poor people to quality health care. Sound like a familiar issue? And I worked with community boards. There was a rule that said that programs that received this federal money had to have maximum feasible participation. Either it had to be an organization with a board of low-income residents, or a third of the board of some other institution or organization, such as a medical school or a community action agency or whatever, had to have poor people on the board. In the 1960s, it was a pretty radical idea that poor people could actually sit on boards and make decisions. It was an exciting and transforming experience for me. As a farm kid from the Midwest, I got to travel to communities all over the country, meet all kinds of people, and what I learned was they were just like me. They were just like my family. They were just like people in the town I came from. They wanted the same things. They wanted a education for their kids. They wanted good jobs. They wanted decent health care. And so that's been the guiding thing for my life. I've worked in national service. I've worked in volunteerism. I've worked in all kinds of nonprofit agencies, and that's what it's been about: fighting poverty and empowering communities. What I learned in those days was that what I really liked to do was create the circumstances for other people to do their best work. And that's what I've been doing ever since, and that's why I'm here now, because for 3 weeks I'm going to try to do that for all of you. There's a lot of information in these 3 weeks, and my role is to help you sort through it and benefit from it as much as you can. So I will be facilitating 2 online meetups, one in week 2 and one in week 3, so you can connect with and meet other VISTAs who've chosen to serve at this time. I'm available by messenger in this classroom messenger system, so send me questions, comments, clarifications, notes, whatever. I'll get back to you the same day or early the next day, and I will review your written assignments and provide you feedback. So that's what I'm tasked to do. What you're tasked to do in this first week is 5 things. You've already attended one webinar given by the VESTA Training Unit. There will be a second one on Wednesday that you're required to attend, and they'll go over things like your benefits and other things you need to know to be a VISTA. The second thing is, please make a 1-minute video, sort of like this one. I'm sure yours will all be better, that introduces yourself and your service assignment and what your looking forward to in your year of Vista. The third thing is to watch a video on how poverty is measured in the United States. It sort of starts you off in a foundational way about the work that you're going to be doing. The fourth thing is to review your volunteer assignment description and then to review it and discuss it with your supervisor. It's the foundational document. It's the contract for your work for the next year. It's the thing you start with and then you breathe life into as you and your supervisor define the tasks and the actual work that you will be doing and the accomplishments you will be achieving. So it's important to start with a good understanding of the VAD. And then you're asked to submit what we call an assignment by the close of business next Sunday, which is sort of a reflection on your thinking about and discussing your VAD with your supervisor. The last thing is there's something called an on-site orientation and training checklist, OSOT, the OSOT. And it's designed to sort of be a checklist and a guide for you to work with throughout your year as a Vista. So download it now, look at it, and you can start working with it. Let me give you a tip and tell you that the online classroom user guide, if you have not looked at it, is a wonderful document. It has lots of details about how to do things. And lots of screenshots and stuff like that. And I found it invaluable. So I hope you do too. But out of all the stuff I've looked at, it's really helpful. So I hope it will be for you too. And finally, let me just say welcome. It's a really important time, as it always is, to be in service to America. Alexis de Tocqueville said in the 1800s, when our country was very new and he visited from France, that one of the most unique things about America was that Americans joined together in community organizations to solve problems and to take care of others. And we've been doing it ever since, and we'll continue to do so. And now you're a part of it. So with the Vista mechanism, through this way, I'm sure you've done many things in the past and will continue to in other roles in the future. But this Vista role is really a unique opportunity, and I know you'll make the most of it. And I'll look forward to the next 3 weeks. Have a good day.